Hey, welcome back to video number 2. It's time to create a vacuum. Hey, it's Susie Nelson, and yesterday I talked about why you don't need to book more parties per month to get on track for six-figure business building. And what I mean by that, remember, is that if you regularly do 6 parties per month, stick with the 6. You don't have to suddenly boost that up to 12 and 13 and 14 parties. Stick with your 6. But to get out of the consultant roller coaster, you book those 6 parties per month with new hostesses. Now, if every party you book is with a new hostess, you'll start building your team rapidly. So today I want to talk about my 3-party rule because this helps put this whole thing in motion. Now remember, I'm a business growth strategist. So I'm going to look at your plan and I'm going to look at the information in your company's policies and procedures, and I'm going to look at everything and figure out the very best way to build a 6-figure business the fastest. That's what I love to do. So part of this process of shifting you into 6-figure gear is to talk about vacuums. Now, a vacuum isn't a space that is empty of matter. Now, in our case, it's a space you create by moving a booking with a repeat hostess off your calendar. I'm not saying you sit there staring at an empty calendar. Nah. You have to master booking skills. But I'm saying that as you start to move out those repeat hostesses who you have worked with time and time again, it creates a vacuum. Or in our case, it creates an empty space for bookings. And when that space is empty, it attracts things into it. And again, in our case, it will start to attract new bookings. So to move you from that comfort zone of continually doing bookings with the same hostesses again and again, I created my 3-party rule. And here's how it goes. If I'm doing a party with the same hostess for the 3rd time, I either need to sponsor her or give that party away to a top consultant in my downline, especially if she keeps inviting the same group of friends over and over and over. Okay? And when I do that, I'm creating that vacuum for new hostesses to flow in. Think of it as letting go to let your business flow, because when your business isn't flowing, it kind of is getting smothered. All right? So as I work with that repeat hostess who has, now hit the point where I need to apply my 3-party rule, here's how I approach the part about sponsoring. I might say, Megan, you are such an incredible hostess, and all of your friends have become such great, people to meet, and I love spending time with all of you. But I have this goal and dream to build a really huge business. And to do that, I need to add new consultants to my team consistently. How would you feel about joining my team? And that way you can continue to earn the profits from your friends' purchases. And you can also enjoy purchasing at a discount. Megan, how would you feel about that? Now, as a side note, that's some of the words that I will say. I love her. I love spending time with she and her friends. But I really have this goal and dream. Now, keep in mind, I've already approached Megan about the business in the past, right? This is just me now saying, how am I going to move her to another bucket in my organization? And sometimes she'll be ready to start and understand that, and sometimes it's just not something she wants to do. That's okay. But the other thing, and I want you to keep this in mind, is that sometimes these people get started in the business strictly to service their friends, and they catch the vision and the time is right, and they go on and build a big organization. So you just never know what's going to happen. But if Megan, this hostess in my example, isn't ready to do that, then, no problem. I continue on with the things for her party, but I'm going to then work to give her party away. And here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a great job coaching her, and I am going to connect with one of the top consultants in my organization who really deserves that kind of gift, right? Giving somebody a party is a gift. You don't give it to the people who haven't learned how to create bookings for themselves. You give it to the people who are highly productive and they deserve it. All right? So I'm going to ask the consultant to reserve that date early on. I'm going to continue to do the coaching. And I am actually going to wait until my final coaching call the day or two before the party to talk to my hostess about the fact that I have to give her party to another consultant, okay? Because I don't want her to say, oh no, let's just pick another date. I want her to continue with that party. And what I'm going to say is, Megan, I am so sorry, but I have ended up with a conflict tomorrow. But here's the really great news. One of the very best consultants in my organization, in fact, she's even better than me, is going to fill in for me. You are going to love her. She does a spectacular party. You'll have a blast. And so let me give you her name and her phone number. She's already got your contact information. And here's the information. All right. Now, I want you to, make sure you heard me say this consultant's even better than me. So you really want to be building up the fact that this person's going to do a spectacular job, right? And it's great. Now, it could be that she just really clicks with this hostess Megan, and that down the road she sponsors Megan. Well, gosh, isn't that wonderful? Megan's still in your organization. Those sales are still in your organization. So I don't want you to worry about that at all. So that's how you're going to give those things away and follow my 3-party rule, because I want you to start to create that vacuum and get your business flowing. Now, here's what's really important as you start to do this and you start to create these spots on your calendar, again, because you're doing the same number of bookings that you've always wanted to do per month. You're just now shifting that so it's with new hostesses. Well, you don't sit on the couch doing nothing, expecting the phone to ring. Now, I want you to expect the phone to ring. That's just part of it. But you're not going to sit on the couch and do nothing. But when you have so much confidence and believe that there is an unlimited supply of new hostesses, because there is, amazing things will start happening. You'll bump into the neighbor at the grocery store, and she is so glad to see you because she's been wanting to book a party. Or as you're making your weekly calls to your prospective hostess list. And that continually grows through network. Remember, your list will continue to grow as you really shift into more networking. Somebody that you've tried to reach for months will answer the phone and book a party. So those are just the kind of cool things that happen as you create these vacuums and you get your business flowing. Expect these things to happen and acknowledge them as they happen. Get your business flowing like that because it's wonderful for your self-confidence. When you are holding on tightly to your business and to those same repeat hostesses, you're really almost smothering your business. And as it starts the process of shifting you from short-term thinking to 6-figure thinking, which we're going to dig into even deeper in the next video that I'm going to send you tomorrow, it's going to really be cool how this all just starts to mushroom and grow. Okay, so please leave your comments below. Please be sure to like this on Facebook or other social media. And watch for another video from me tomorrow.